We're going to set up a 3-meter TRIGA Go system. I'm going to have a little bit of help, although the system can be built by one person. So reference the data pack that you have in your bag. Turn to the illustration page. Make sure that you set the feet out exactly in the configuration that shows you on the drawing. We'll build the system from the bottom up. So you'll see here I've got a front spoke and a back spoke just to ensure stability of the wall front and back. Then we're going to twist in the bottom pole. Bottom pole is the one with the bayonet at the bottom and the female connector at the top of it. We'll find the slot in the foot and then we twist and lock. Twist and lock. And the last one, twist and lock. Next, we're going to fit the bottom crossbars. The difference between a bottom crossbar and a top crossbar is the latch. So the bottom crossbar will be the one with the latch, the top crossbar is without the latch. Anything that's green on a TRIGA system means that it can swivel or lock or latch. The bottom crossbar has got 2 grooves in it, front and back. We're going to ensure that those grooves face down at the bottom. Make sure the locks are in the unlock position. Find the groove of the upright. Slide it down into position until you can't go any further and lock the latch. Just like that, lock and lock. Right, now we're ready for the top poles. Remember, the top pole is the one with the male connector at the bottom and the tensioner at the top. We're going to find the slot. It's a square spigot here that will automatically find its slot, and we just lock the nut until it's nice and hand tight. Now we're going to fit the top crossbars. Remember, the ones without the latches. Again, 2 grooves in this extrusion. We want to make sure the grooves on the top crossbar face up. You'll find the groove in the tensioner at the top and then just push it in. This is a tolerance fit, so the tighter you push, the tighter it gets. You can't get it upside down as it's a tapered design, so it won't fit upside down. And lastly, we want to stabilize the system. So at this height, we've got a little bit of movement in the system. That's why we have braces. You'll notice the braces have got 2 latches, left and right. The closed position is like that. To open the latch, open it and turn it so it's parallel with the extrusion, top and bottom. Then we're going to find the groove in the upright and the crossbar. Roughly set it at 45 degrees. Then we're going to twist and lock. Twist and lock. We want to do that on all 3 of the panels on the inside corners so that we can structurally stabilize the system. Right, now your TRIGA system is ready to receive the print. You'll find the print in your bag, packed in a clear plastic sleeve. Remove it from the sleeve. You'll notice on a TRIGA print that there is what we call a chonking or a webbing at the top and the bottom of the print. So that we know is the top and the bottom, and the sides of the print will be hemmed. So this is where you might need some extra hands. We're going to open up that print, find the top, and we're going to start by tucking that webbing into the top channel that's facing the ceiling. Find the groove and go. Now if you're doing a big build, you'll find these little notches quite useful because you can just leave it to hang, move your ladder if you need to get to the height, get to the next section and then tuck in. Again, if it's a taller system, you'd shift your ladder and you'd carry on tucking in. Now we have the print into the top channel. Unlike an SEG frame, very easy to fit a TRIGA print. So we've got it tucked in at the top. What we want to check is that we've got equal bleed on the left and the right hand side of the system. So this will get tucked around the back later. We just need to make sure everything's centered. Once your top is in, we'll move down to the bottom. So we'll get low down and then tuck the webbing into the bottom channel, which is exactly the opposite action of the top one. Work your way from the middle to the outside. Right, we're almost done. Now we're going to deal with these extra bits on the end. I call them the bunny ears or the bleed. We're going to tuck these, wrap them around the system and tuck them into the open channel at the back. Top and bottom. Before we activate the tensioners, just check that you've got most of the creases out and everything's parallel. So we've got a nicely fitted print, but it's still quite loose. So what we want to do is we want to activate the tensioners. To activate the tensioners, all you do is you push down on the upright and release. Go to the next one, push and release, push and release. And what you're doing there is you're releasing the spring in the top of the tensioner to give you a perfectly tensioned print.